Respected elders, educationists, dear teachers, and dear students, welcome. In this class, we are to see part 5 under degrees of comparison. Here, we are going to see how adverbs are used in degrees of comparison. Come, English grammar, a degrees of comparison. Part 5 comparisons of adverbs. Live 277. Date 26 6 2024. Degrees of comparison. Dear students, as adjectives are used in degrees of comparison, adverbs can also be combined. It is the actions of people or other living things or other things can be combined. So, how what are the scales used for comparing them, for compare adverbs? Come, let us see them. See first, see formation of comparative and superlative forms of adverbs. We have already seen how adjectives form their comparative and superlative forms. We have seen some 5 rules. Here, how adverbs form their comparative and superlative forms. Come, let us see them. Rule 1. Adverbs, அதாவது monosyllabic adverbs form their comparative and superlative forms by adding, by taking er and est as in the case of adjectives. You see, fast, faster, fastest, hard, harder, hardest, slow, slower, slowest. Then some adverbs, mainly adverbs having 2 syllables, adverbs of 2 syllables, bisyllabic bisyllabic adverbs ending in y, drop the y and takes iest to form the comparative and superlative forms. See, early, earlier, earliest. Like that, costly, costlier, costliest. Then the third rule, polysyllabic adverbs. That is, adverbs having 3 or more syllables form their comparative and superlative forms, taking more or most, quickly, more quickly, most quickly, fortunately, more fortunately, most fortunately, sweetly, more sweetly, most sweetly. Then, rule 4, irregular verbs form their comparative and superlative forms irregularly. See, well, better, best, barely, worse, best, little, less, least, much, more, most, far, farther, farthest. See, UAR. This form is used for only to refer distance. But this form, you are, if you are, this form is used more widely. Now, constructing sentences of positive, comparative, and superlative degrees. My dear students, what are the rules we could follow to frame sentences having adverb with to compare two or more persons or things by action? What are the scales we have to use? See, first, let us see. To compare two persons or things or animals having the same quality. Two persons or animals or things having the same qualities. The scale, the positive scale used as. Example, deer runs as fast as tiger. Deer runs as fast as tiger. Then, when compared to persons or things having different quality, two persons or things having different qualities. The scale used, the two scale in positive degree, are so as, so as. Example, elephant doesn't run so fast as deer. Elephant doesn't run so fast as deer. So that is, deer runs as fast as tiger. Equal. Action is equal. But here, elephant doesn't run so fast as deer. Here, the action is different. Elephant cannot run as as a tiger does. But a deer can run as a tiger does. So that's to compare to two persons having the same qualities and two persons of having different qualities. The scales used are as and servers. Thirdly, comparing three or more persons or things, of which only one person or thing has the highest qualities. How they should be compared in all the three degrees. Three or more persons or things of which only one person or thing has the highest qualities. What are the scales used here? First, positive degree. No other girl sang so sweetly as Nirmala. No other girl sang so sweetly as Nirmala. The girl used here are no other so as. No other so as. Comparative. Nirmala sang more sweetly than all other girls. Nirmala sang more sweetly than all other girls. In comparative, the scale used is more sweetly, more, the comparative adverb plus the comparative, the scale used here is the. Here, so as positive, comparative the, and in superlative, only the adverb, superlative form of the adverb would show the super action, that is supreme action of the subject. So, no other girl sang so sweetly as Nirmala. Nirmala sang more sweetly than all other girls. Nirmala sang most sweetly. Positive comparative superlative degrees. Now, we are going to see The rules for interchanging. It is best. Let us take that. That is comparing two things. When comparing two things, how a positive degree can be changed into comparative degree. Two persons or things having the same qualities. You see, Meena sings as sweetly as Kala. Or that is Meena sings as sweetly as Kala. Meena does as Kala does. Meena sings as Kala sings. So Meena sings as sweetly as Kala. Comparative. Kala does not sing more sweetly than Meena. Comparative. Meena sings as sweetly as Kala. That is, Kala does not sing more sweetly than comparative. What are the rules we have followed here? See, first, the complement of the positive degree should be made the subject of the comparative. Secondly, the verbs should be the verb should be changed into negative. If the verb is in positive, it should be changed into negative. If it is in negative, it should be changed into positive. So the the action of the verb should be changed into negative. Commonly, we got to say negatively. Change the verb into negative. That is, if it is in positive, negative. If it is in negative, positive. Okay. So, secondly, the verb is sings is negative. It has two kind of negatives: do not sing or does not sing. What negative you have to use depends upon the color. The sing has two negatives: does not, do not sing, does not sing. If the subject of the comparative form is singular, we have to use does not. If it is plural, then we have to use do not. As here the subject is singular, that person singular, we have used does not sing. Sings does not sing. Two, two. Thirdly, the positive first scale as should be tracked. Fourthly, the positive adverb should be replaced by its comparative adverb. Sweetly, more sweet. Fifthly, the second scale of positive as should be replaced by the comparative scale. The sixthly, the subject of the positive degree should be made the complement. That's all. So, Meena sings as sweetly as Kala. That is, Kala does not sing more sweetly than Meena. That is here. Meena sings as sweetly as Kala. That is, Kala does not sing more sweetly than Meena. So, okay. Then, comparing two things, அதாவது changing from positive, that is, mm, um, changing from positive into comparative of two things or persons with a different qualities. See, Veli does not dance so elegantly as Kavita. That is, Kavita dances more elegantly than Veli. That is, Veni does not dance so elegantly as Kavita. That is, Kavita dances more elegantly than Veni compared. Rules. See, the subject of the positive, the complement of the positive degree should be made the subject of the comparative. Then the change, the verb should be interchanged. The verb should be changed into its negative. The verb should be changed into its negative. If it is a negative, positive. If it is in positive, negative. So here the verb is does not dance. It is in negative. So it should be changed into positive. Does not dance. Its positive is dance. Dance. It's does not dance. Its positive is dances or dance. True. Dance. Ordinary. Third person singular. I mean, single person tense. Third person singular. Yes. So the negative of does not dance is dance. Dances. Dance and dances. What verb single person tense verb we have to use here? Whether dance or dances. If the subject is plural, we have to use dance. If the subject is singular, then we have to use dances. So we have used dances. So the negative verb does not dance has been replaced by the positive verb dances. Okay. Thirdly, the first positive scale is so should be tracked. Fourthly, the positive adverb should be replaced by its comparative adverb. So, elegant has been replaced by more elegantly, elegantly, more elegantly. Fifthly, the second scale positive scale as should be replaced by the comparative scale. The so as has been replaced by the sixthly, the subject of the positive degree should be made the complement. That's so Veni does not dance so elegantly as Kavita. That is, Kavita dances more elegantly than Veni. Now, comparing three or more persons or things, of which only one person or thing has the highest quality. Then what are the rules? First, let us see changing positive degree into comparative. Six rules. No other girl sang so sweetly as Nirmala. Positive. It is Nirmala sang more sweetly than all other girls. No other girl sang so sweetly as Nirmala. Positive. That is, Nirmala sang more sweetly than all other girls. Compare. What are the rules we have followed here? First, the complement of the subject, positive degree, should be made as the subject of the comparative. Secondly, the verb, there should be no change in the verb. If it is positive, whether it is a positive or negative, the verb should be kept as it is. If it is in past tense, no problem. But if it is in simple present tense, then the nature of the verb, whether it should be kept as it is or it should be ordered or it should be removed, that depends upon the subject of the comparative. So, first, the complement has been made the subject. Secondly, the verb past tense, so it is kept as it is. Thirdly, the first scale of positive, so has been is the draft. Fourthly, the positive adverb is replaced by its comparative adverb. Sweetly, more sweetly. Fifthly, the second scale of a positive degree as is replaced by the comparative comparative scale. The fifthly, the no other in the subject of the positive degree is replaced by all other. No other, no other are replaced by all other. And the singular noun in the subject is made plural. Then the three, no other, all other. Singular, girl, plural girls, girls. So, no other girl is replaced by all other girls and made the compliment. That's all. Okay. So no other girl sang so sweetly as Nirmala. Positive degree. Comparative, Nirmala sang more, more sweetly than all other girls. A positive comparative. Then positive degree in superlative. Positive degree in superlative. Every mark. I mean, changing from positive into superlative degree. What are the rules we going to follow here? No other girl sang so sweetly as Nirmala. Positive. Nirmala sang most sweetly. Very simple. That is, made the complement of the positive as the subject of the comparative. Secondly, if the verb in positive, keep it as it is. If it is in present tense, then keep it as it is, or either remove or add yes according to the subject. If it is in positive, no problem. Keep it as it is. If it is in simple present tense, when it is made comparative, or when it is comparative or superlative, either remove, if there is yes, remove the singular, or yes, if it is plural, keep as it is. So according to the subject, the present verbs should be used. Thirdly, the first scale of the positive so should be tracked. Fourthly, the adverb, positive adverb should be replaced by each superlative adverb. Sweetly, most sweetly. That's all. Then the second scale of positive degree and the complement can be dropped, may be dropped, because of these three things would be giving the entire meaning. So, no other girl sang so sweetly as Nirmala can be expressed in superlative form. Nirmala sang most sweetly. That is, no other girl sang so sweetly as Nirmala can be expressed in superlative degree. Nirmala sang most sweetly. So, okay, my students, regarding the interchanging of from comparative into positive and superlative, and superlative into positive and comparative, the same rules as we go followed here. If you want to know, it's very clearly go to the previous line. There is comparison of adjectives. Go there. So, my dear students, thus here we have seen comparing. See, in the previous classes, we saw comparing adjectives. In this class, we have seen like adjectives, adverbs can also be used in comparison. Adverbs means that we are comparing only the position, but here we are comparing in adverbs we are comparing the actions, the actions of the persons or things. So the rules are the same as in as the skills used for measuring, comparing adjectives. The same skills are used for comparing adverbs. That's all. As is for same. So was for different things of the two. When recording three persons or things, three scales: positive, comparative, superlative. When compare two persons or things, only two scales: positive and comparative. But when comparing three persons or things, three scales: positive, comparative, and superlative. My dear students, the degree of comparison using adjectives and adverbs are very, very important, because in ordinary life you are comparing things, comparing persons of being or doing. Be adjectives, doing, adverb. We are doing comparing things. Two persons or two more than two persons or things we are comparing in ordinary life. So to speak as well as write, other I mean to express our feelings either orally or in writings. We should be thorough enough regarding the three kinds of scales used in English, both for adjectives as well as adverbs. So be extremely careful. Know it, my dear students. I thank all of you for listening to my class. Till I meet you in the next class, I wish all of you a very nice and sweet time. Thank you.